know about you, but when I'm designing a report, one of the most tedious aspects is just going through and formatting those visuals one by one by one. My name is Allison Gonzalez. I'm a Microsoft certified trainer here at Pragmatic Works, and I'm going to show you how the new on-object update in the Power BI desktop is making this process a little bit easier by allowing us to multi-edit visuals. So now you can multi-select different visuals and you're going to have some edit options for all of them all at the same time. Let's jump into the Power BI desktop and take a look. With the newest on-object update in the Power BI desktop, we now have the ability to modify or edit multiple visuals all at the same time. Now, this is such a great time saver when we have a lot of similar visuals that we want to have the same backgrounds and different setting abilities. Let's take a look at how we're able to do that here in the Power BI desktop. Now I can see if I click on a singular visual, my format pane will adjust with all of the different options that are available for that particular visual. And we can see based on the type of visual, we get different options for that. Now previously, prior to this update, if you were to multi-select different visuals at the same time, your format pane would essentially go blank. You'd be prompted essentially to only select one to be able to make changes. Well, now let's see what we do when we multi-select some visuals. Now you can see we do not have as many formatting options as we did when we had a single one selected. However, we are still now able to make changes to all four of these visuals on the page at one time. Everything from a slicer to a line chart to a bar chart, even a column chart, all of these are able to be adjusted. Now notice again, there's not a lot of changes we can make, but let's take a look at what we can do. So first up, we can adjust our size and position of all of these at the same time. We can adjust the padding around them on the inside, that spacing. We can do our background as well. So if I want to change the background color, turn it off, I would have the ability to do so. Let's say that I want to add a border or round the corners. I could do that. I could turn the border on, I could set the color, and I could round the corners for all of the visuals. I'll click off so we can see that. Now, the other option that we could do, let's keep going through our list of options. We can also, of course, put a shadow on all of them if we wanted to turn that shadow option on a little bit darker or leave that off. Again, it's just purely whatever options you want to make for all of these visuals at the same time. But these are our main design ones. The other option we have is the title. So I can decide to turn the titles on or off again for all of the visuals. Now look right now, my slicer does not have a title, but I do have titles on the other three visuals right in that top left corner. Well, let's turn the title area on. When I do that, I can see that gets added for the slicer. If I turn it off again, it removes it from all four visuals. Finally, let's go check our properties. Now in our properties, I can see I can modify the header icons along with adjusting the colors as well as the different icons, of course, that we are able to see in that header area. We're also able to modify alt text and then finally the advanced options where we can maintain layer order. Now, this is definitely beneficial if we have a lot of visuals and just small tweaks to make for all of them. However, with the limited amount of changes that we're able to currently make with this, I probably will be modifying a lot of my settings in my theme. And then from there, any individual non-theme tweaks, I will be, clicking on the individual visual. I will then go in, make whatever modifications that I would like, such as I'll turn off the title for the x-axis on this visual right here, showing my temperature range and the profit, right? We don't really need to say temperature range, but I can clearly see it's warm, cool, cold, and hot. It's a pretty good descriptor there. Probably I would also turn my title on just to be very clear about that. But we can see we changed it for one individual visual. Now, if I want that to be mirrored for any other one, of course, I'm going to go up here to my Format Painter. So with your Format Painter, if you've ever used this in Word or in PowerPoint, Excel, any of the other places that Microsoft has placed this, it functions exactly the same. All you need to do is select one visual that has been formatted. Once you click on the Format Painter, you will then click onto a unformatted visual, and then you're essentially copying the formatting from the one and then pasting it onto the other. So it will do the same exact thing. So for instance, here where I removed the x-axis, I'll copy it on the Format Painter. Once you click the Format Painter, you'll see that it will stay highlighted or boxed until you click onto another visual. And then when I do that, I can see here, I'm losing my y-axis because then that is the descriptor one. Again, of course, your x and y axes are flipped for a bar chart, column chart. So you'll see when you copy it from one, it will paste the same options. And again, that's a nice time saver to have for your report design. But I am very excited to see the advancements and the changes that come out every month in the Power BI update. And I know that there's a lot more great formatting updates that will come. And I'm sure also a lot more flexibility with that multi-select editing. I think lots of good things and lots of more options are coming soon. Even though you can't do all of the formatting for all of the visuals all at the same time, doing a few things for everything can still be really helpful. Plus, you'll have the Format Painter to rely on for those other changes that you want to do visual to visual. Don't forget to let me know in the comments below if you've used this feature and what you think about it. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. We always want to make sure that you are getting the latest and greatest that comes from our channel, which of course we are putting out videos here on our Pragmatic Works channel all about the Power Platform. So definitely subscribe so you'll see the latest ones that drop into your feed. And I will see you in another video for some more Power BI training soon.